a great fish.
Beauty.
Well, he's got one of those jobs you really have to see to believe. Aquatic ecologist Zeb Hogan hosts the National Geographic show Monster Fish. Now, he's here in North Texas for a sold-out program tonight at the Perot Museum, but he stopped by to share a few fish tales with us. Hello, thanks for coming in.
Good morning.
All right, well, let's talk about first this giant sturgeon. Tell us about this footage. Where was it recorded, and how endangered is this sturgeon?
Well, so I've spent the last 10 years working with National Geographic to find, study, and protect the world's largest freshwater fish. So these are sturgeon, alligator gar here in Texas, giant stingrays, giant catfish. So that sturgeon that you saw the footage of, they get up to 15 feet long. They live in the Pacific Northwest, in the Columbia River, in the Fraser River. And that photo that you saw was just after we caught, I think that fish was about 10 feet long.
Wow. Okay, and so what are the prospects for that sturgeon as far as long-term survival?
Well, so the sturgeon is doing okay in some places where there are partnerships between fishermen and scientists to protect the fish. So in the Fraser River, they're actually doing okay. And the same thing is true here in Texas. In Texas, you have the alligator gar, which is a gar, an ancient-looking fish, grows up to 300 pounds, 10 feet long, and there are people here in Texas working to help protect the gar.
And these are found how close to Dallas? In the Trinity. How close to us?
So chances are people who've been swimming in lakes and rivers around here have probably swam with one of these fish.
So they've shared the habitat. I mean, those teeth, that's amazing. Well, again, we certainly hope that the alligator gar, again, will still be around many decades from now. All right, there's a couple other pictures we want to take a look at. You've spent some time with, I mean, when we say giant stingray, yeah, that's a descriptive phrase.
Yeah, so most people think of stingray in the ocean.
Yeah.
3 of the world's largest freshwater fish are stingray that are found in freshwater. So freshwater stingray in northern Australia, freshwater stingray in Thailand, in South America. And these are stingrays that get over 15 feet long, so about the size of a car.
Just about the size of a car. Just out of curiosity, what does a stingray of that size eat?
Well, so they're predators. They'll eat fish, shrimp. They're swimming along the bottom, kind of gobbling up whatever they can.
And how are their prospects for long-term survival?
Well, one of the big problems that these fish have is that we don't know anything about them. The stingray, they're huge, but they live on the river bottom. They're very hard to study. They're very hard to catch, and so we don't even really understand how many of these fish are out there.
If I was to encounter one, I mean, how dangerous are they for humans?
Well, so don't jump on it.
Okay.
If you're swimming with it, 99% of the time you're not even going to know it's there. If you see one, you're super lucky. Just don't try to grab it and wrestle it.
It's good to know all this, just in case the encounter happens if I'm on vacation somewhere. Okay. Oh, and another giant to talk about, this catfish. Tell us, what should we know about this one?
Well, so the largest catfish in the world, the current record holder for world's largest freshwater fish is a 646-pound catfish that was caught in northern Thailand. So this is a catfish, lives in freshwater, that gets up to 10 feet long.
Wait, is this the one we're seeing right? Is that the record holder?
So that's
the
one.
one.
Yeah.
Wow, unbelievable stuff. Thank you so much. We do appreciate you coming in. And again, the event at the Perot Museum tonight is sold out, but we've got a link to his show. Just go to fox4news.com.